Hey, I'm Spencer for EnergeticCity.ca, and this is the Community Roundup, which is sponsored by Brad's Furniture and Appliances. And today I'm with Eryn Griffith, who is the Arts and Culture Manager for the City of Fort St. John. How are you doing today, Eryn?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's really sunny in here, which is nice. Though we did close the blinds because it was a little too sunny, but you know what? It is what it is. So how are you're new to this position. It's a new position. How have things been going so far?
Things have been going great. I've spent the most part of, I guess, my first 5 months here just meeting the community and meeting the artists in the community, and we have so many talented people here. So
really do, yeah. Super
excited to start building, an arts and culture department for the city, and just to find out what everyone's doing.
Absolutely. So you've been, working very closely with artists in the region. Are there any exciting, projects on the go, or?
I think our first pop-up gallery project with emerging artists, which we partnered with the North Peace Gallery and North Peace Cultural Center. That was absolutely amazing. Stepping into kind of that banner program again, we've applied for a grant in conjunction with the North Peace Cultural Center to bring a play here from Terrace, actually.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, and it's kind of been a capacity building project there, so to do some workshops surrounding that. Really excited about the Arts and Culture Master Plan, though. That's the big thing that's on the horizon that'll kind of give the direction to where we're going in the future.
So, for those who aren't familiar with the master plan, it sounds fairly self-explanatory. It's kind of like a framework of what you're kind of hoping to achieve in the coming years.
Yeah, exactly. And so it would have the goals and the kind of a roadmap on how we get there, and it'll be done in consultation with the community and different partners to find out what's needed, what's wanted in the community, and
That's exciting. So that sounds like it's going well.
Yes.
And the pop-up gallery that went very well in my opinion. I mean, I went and it you had really good people showing up and like a good turnout was what I was kind of trying to say. So are there any more projects kind of like that on the go, or can we expect more?
Yeah, there's going to be another actually pop-up gallery for Pride Week. So we're working on that with the Pride Society right now, and just kind of getting all of that together. Right now we're in the midst of high on ice, obviously.
Yes, high on ice time.
Yeah, and with the changing weather conditions and all the things that brings as well. And we just finished Winterlude, which is a national ice carving championship. Which,
yes.
Yeah, so that's brand new for us this year as well.
Okay.
And then aside from that, just looking at all the different possible projects that could come and doing some grant writing for different public art pieces or things like that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Even from my understanding, like individual artists, like I know that 3 residents in Fort St. John got actually Story Hive funding through TELUS.
Yes, exactly. Oh, I know 2. Who's the third?
I can't. Oh, I know Richard Bell. I know
Ovian.
Ovian, and then there was another one, Deb. She used to be the former manager of the Peace Gallery north there.
Well, that's super exciting. So
that
maybe we can do some kind of presentation when they're all finished.
We'll
have
to,
a showing. I think that would be great.
How it went,
Yeah.
For those who aren't really familiar with documentary making.
Yeah.
But sounds fun. So we do have a lot of artists, and it's exciting to that you're meeting with all of them and kind of seeing the rich cultural. I don't want to say history, but the rich culture scene in Fort St. John.
Absolutely.
And now you're also there's a Storefront Initiative. I don't know if you had a hand in that at all.
Absolutely. So we have a Winter Cities kind of program to have things happen in the city here. And so we basically were trying to hook up artists with businesses so that the artists can create displays and get paid for creating displays for the businesses. So so that we just kind of get the 2 groups cooperating and have some crossover where maybe we wouldn't have any, and and introducing people and breaking them out of their silos, kind of.
Yes.
So
which have built up, I'm sure, during the pandemic.
Well, it's hard with COVID.
Yeah. For sure.
And maybe also not always the arts community isn't always traditionally kind of aligned with the business community, although they could be. So. Kind of creating some of those connections. Yeah.
Absolutely. So for your goals going forward. In the position, do you have some major ones besides the master plan?
I think right now that'll be the guiding factor. I think we definitely have, some goals towards truth and reconciliation and really supporting the arts community. So finding out what artists we have in the community, who's here, and what we can kind of create together so that the arts are coming from the members of the community. So I know like in the future there'll probably be some direct programming, but we're really interested in partnerships right now.
Absolutely.
And seeing where we can make new partnerships, where we can support people who are already here and haven't had the support that they've needed, or want to try new things, new initiatives, and how we can help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you've been here for 5 months and you've been reaching out to artists. If there's, some artists in the area, maybe emerging artists or, folks that aren't quite sure, what their art is, can they still, like, reach out to you and say
that would be great, because what happens is coming up with these ideas and taking things to the Arts Council, I know, we talked about the spray paint wall. We've, something happening in the park with Rotary.
Yeah.
If people bring things forward, then we can kind of create the programs from that, because that's kind of those partnerships that we're looking for. So the best thing is for me to know who's here, who's in the community, and what you're interested in doing, and see how it aligns with the projects that are currently happening. Yeah.
Absolutely. Is there anything else you'd like to add today?
No, I'm just really happy to be here and super happy to be meeting all these incredible artists in town, and hopefully we'll have lots more programming opportunities soon.
Mm-hmm. Are you excited? This is my first year being here for High on Ice, and I assume that it's yours as well. How are you feeling going into High on Ice? I think it's next weekend. Yeah.
Weekend, not this weekend,
Sorry,
but the next weekend.
Next weekend. Don't listen to me.
It's a ton of work. It's super exciting. We have all these amazing carvers who've come. 2 of them came early for Winterlude and did the carving, and unfortunately melted. So there'll be some voting that goes out, so everyone can vote for Team BC.
Thank goodness.
Little plug, right?
Yeah, exactly. Make sure you check that out.
Yeah.
Where could you find that?
There'll be some we'll be putting stuff on the webpage, and there'll be pictures going out, and then there'll be some things for the National Carving Championship, the Winterlude website. So, and
Perfect.
we will have signs up around the city too with QR codes for where to vote.
Excellent.
So all that information will be coming out later this week once the photos are all uploaded. So
Exciting.
Yeah, super exciting.
Well, if you don't have anything else to add, thank you so much for joining me. Actually, technically, I joined you because I showed up at your office. But thank you for having me and getting some of that sunlight. And thank you so much for watching. This has been the Community Roundup, sponsored by Brad's Furniture and Appliances. I'm Spencer for energeticcity.ca. Again, a huge thank you to Eryn for allowing me to harass her this morning. And thank you for watching.